Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. It is your girl, Mother from Mama, the undisputed African queen, here to do a recap of Ready to Love, Make a Move, the two episodes. I did not do the last one before this, and then the one that aired on Friday. So we're gonna talk about no, them being told, bring your friends, people that know you so that they can help you to figure out things, which got me confused because did production choose these people for you girls? I don't think so. Camille did an appearance with Zadia. We know they are friends. Cherise and JL, is that his name? LJ. They've been friends. We see Liz and Vern. They are friends. But it appears to be that Ashley and Stormy are really not that close, right? In fact, Stormy said she did not know what the hell she was going to do there. Why would, do you see what I'm saying? We are continuing to question Ashley's decision making over and over and over and over and over again. Whether it comes to her sending Donald home, that was a mistake. Her keeping this guy, it is still a mistake. I don't know why we get clouded with the physical appearances that we think is gonna carry on or carry a relationship, or we just wanna be a cute couple, and then what? And then what happened to the long term? All right, we see that with her. With all the dates that she's too much for me, you guys. You have to remember I said in the first 3 episodes she was just crying and crying and crying. Sis, sis, she's crying, talking about her ex-boyfriend from Ready to Love, the guy who got sick. Of course, she cries because she's sharing, understandably so, sharing her story about how she lost her dad. That's trauma for sure for anybody. Um, and even when she's sending people, she's an emotional person, right? And while that is really her being emotional has nothing to do with the decision making that she's doing, right? So let's start with her. So she brings in Stormy, and Stormy is supposed to be helping her to figure out or question Kristen to see, is he serious, and is this a good match for her? So they go out. Stormy is wearing a very cute, nice blue dress, and Ashley thinks that that is too sexy. First of all, sexy in 2023, you all have been going naked on these streets. So she was really covered. I feel like Stormy was really, really covered. Now Stormy has a body. That's not her. Stormy is a beautiful girl. Excuse me. Now, if not unless this was a setup with production, okay, not unless they are the ones who told Ashley, no, you're gonna have to bring Stormy. If they did not do that, if you're the one who decided to bring in Stormy, so then you know how Stormy dresses, you know how Stormy moves, you know how Stormy looks, you know all those things about Stormy. You knew Stormy was single. Do you see what I'm saying? You know who that person is. And so now you go have a sit down, and Stormy, and all the clip that you are seeing is Stormy asking the guy whether he has a brother who is single and all that. I don't think that was inappropriate. Stormy responds on IG or social media, I don't know, it's Twitter or IG, saying, what we talked about, or other things, but the guy was not interested in you. I don't know what it is that actually we can see as viewers. We can clearly see the dude is not interested. He's not interested in you. I don't know what it is that you want. And you get frustrated with Stormy. You walk away, you walk out from the date, you go on your confessionals, you are upset and mad and all that. You go to sit down, and Tamika is saying, Stormy is not here with us because she has another engagement. She helped you to come on that day. You're still upset, saying that Stormy really is like she was going on a date with your guy. You are holding Stormy accountable. But then when you go to sit down with the guy, you are saying, I like the way you handled it. So you're holding the homegirl accountable, but you're letting this guy think that you're commending the way he handled the situation. I was confused. I was confused with the whole thing. So she's very upset with Stormy, but yet she did not find any problem with him interacting with Stormy. It takes two to tango. Excuse me, why am I confused? And then not only are you appreciating the way he handled the situation, you actually decided to keep him. Okay. Now, I don't know how many episodes are left, but you cannot now start telling the dude you want to have an exclusive relationship. You're still seeing other people and you still have, that's not fair. You know what I feel? I feel like Ashley has not had this kind of an attention from guys in a long time. Okay. I feel like now that she has all these good guys like wanting her and she's sitting on she's up there. She's the one who's making decisions. She's the one who's deciding who it is that she's gonna send. Remember what she said about you're on my roster, right? You either do what I'm telling you to do or you're gone. See, that's not the approach. That is not how you start a relationship. So then she's having all this attention from all these handsome guys and she's overwhelmed and she doesn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And she has never had this before. And now we can see. Okay? This is not a process. This is not a good process for her. This is not this needs maturity. This needs you. I don't know. She doesn't have it. She doesn't have it. So anyway, so she decides to keep him, and then it's Zadia's birthday, and that morning, so they are told you can invite Tamika Tazama. You can invite your keepers, and you're also going to invite anybody else that you want to invite. All right. So she decides they have a sit down with Zadia, and she decides to invite who? Donald, who should have been kept from the very beginning. She should have kept Donald from the very beginning. Sending Donald home because you did not receive a text message was stupid, was childish, was the wrong move, Ashley. It was. And then so you send a guy who is such a decent guy just to keep this guy because he's a tall guy. I don't get it, you guys. I don't know. How is that longevity of a relationship? How is it going to be based on a guy being tall and handsome? Somebody help me. Somebody explain this to me. Not if it is finances. We have seen people, just getting along because of the finances. That I can get. That I can sign up. I can sign up for that. But not physical. No, not physical. It's not going to pay any bills. Trust and believe. We are not doing that. No. So Ashley, please don't blame Stormy. Stormy has nothing to do with your insecurities. And that's why Tamika said, I don't want to use this word insecurity. Yeah, what else are you going to call her? What else are you going to describe Ashley? Somebody tell me, put the comment below. Let me know how else you can describe Ashley if you're not being insecure. Okay? Because she keeps bringing other people that these other guys have dated. Somebody explain to me what other word you can use. All right? Okay. So then anyway, he doesn't show up for their birthday, but Donald shows up. And I'm glad Donald showed up because if he did not, then Ashley will be over there left by herself, just like Zadia was. Okay. Now we move on to who? To Vaughn. Vaughn decides, you know what? I'm gonna invite my girl Liz. Liz comes in with her wisdom. I love Liz. Liz is well-rounded. She questions Jabari and whether Jabari will be able to handle Vaughn. I don't know what that means by handling. And Jabari says, he's very structured. You can still do business and still be structured. So I don't understand when Liz or when Van kept saying, I don't think he can handle me. Handle you in what way, money? I whatever. Anyway, I felt bad that Jabari was sent home. I do, but it's okay because I think Van is like, you know what? I am not gonna make the mistake that I did from Ready to Love, because Ready to Love, she just focused on Joel alone. And then, she got hurt. I think she's suffering from that. She's like, you know what? I want to test the waters. I want to see other guys. All right. And she has a blind date with this guy who owns a business. It's just he's in entrepreneurship, just like Vern is. And now that is gonna be her keeper, you guys. I think they have so much in common. Their lifestyle are the same. We'll see how that goes. And he's invited to Zadia's birthday, and then Van invites her blind date. The guy is over there just eating, enjoying chicken wings. And was it? Yeah, he's just over there where Van is bringing in a meal to the lady. He's just there enjoying the meal. I don't think it's gonna last. I don't think he's. I don't think it's gonna last. And then let's talk about Cherise. I feel bad for Cherise. Cherise has not been lucky in New Orleans. Cherise has not been lucky. She has been, so she got this guy who could not talk whenever he saw food, Maurice. Immediately Maurice saw food, he stopped thinking. He just wanted to finish the food before it gets cold. All right. So she gets, she should have kept that guy who they went on a ride with, who had the dreadlocks. She should have kept that guy. I don't remember his name, but I think that was a good film because he was indulging in conversation. He was a good looking man. I don't know why, because right now okay, so she has the 50-year-old dude, Keith. So she was then introduced to Keith, and Keith likes her. Keith is like, I'm 50 years old. I've been raising my children all this time, but now it's my time for me to move around. And he's asked by LJ, so where have you traveled? And the guy says, I was in Atlanta. See, they're not on the same level. Yeah, when he responded that, and they say like, I like walking around getting an ice cream, I was like, this is not Cherise. Listen, Cherise has a type. Cherise has a taste. Cherise knows what she wants. And a guy who is gonna just go around the block to get ice cream, that's not Cherise type. Cherise is gonna, like LJ said, Cherise want to be flown to an island. This guy over here, when I went to his social media, the guy is Keith is celebrating, is posting some sneakers that he bought, and he's so happy because he want to go to the gym. You see, that is kind of his lifestyle. He's an, do you know what I'm saying? Two different lifestyles. He's a handsome guy. She's a beautiful girl. Two different lifestyles. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But anyway, he's sent home and he's fine with it. Okay. So now Cherise is keeping who? A guy starts with an M. What's his name? Please. Am I forgetting his name? So she has two. She has two guys. She has a blinded guy who said, "Oh, I have a dream job. I have a dream house." I think the only thing he's missing is a dream girl, right? Because he kept saying, bringing it in the conversation. Oh, I have a dream house. Oh, I have a dream job. Oh, my dream job. Oh, my dream house. Like, can we talk? Is there anything else that we can talk about, sir? What else can we talk about apart from you being a dream job, dream house, dream whatever, dream one? I enjoyed him getting drunk. Okay, it's come on, it's New Orleans. People get drunk on the streets. They're running. It's New Orleans. That's what they do. I'm not mad at it. Sir, it's okay. It is okay to act a fool once in a while. Life is not that serious. Okay. So anywho, Cherise thinks that is embarrassing. Cherise is like, that's not, and that guy is gonna be sent home. Okay. She's left with a dude who is Malcolm, not Marcus. Whoever the guy is, who asked Van for her number. I have a problem with that. Why is he asking Van for her number? And why is Van giving him her number? Did she break girl code when she gave that guy her number? What do you guys think? Because at this point, they are not dating other guys. Well, they are dating other guys, but you're not dating whoever your girl is dating. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why Vaughn felt the need to give him her number. But I'm glad that in the next episode, she's sharing that information with Cherise. Okay, this is a drama that we want. Okay. So and the drinking happened during Zadia's birthday, all right. Then we have Zadia. Zadia meets up with other guys who is a photographer who is in medical field, and Zadia is like, I already have one because Cam is a pharmaceutical guy. He's a pharmacist, and he's also a photographer. I think he, like, you remember Camille, when Camille came up and Camille was questioning him, and Camille said he's a good guy, he's a handsome guy, but he's too busy. And you're gonna be over here complaining that he has no time for me. And we can clearly see during Zadia's birthday, Zadia is just over there eating, just enjoy. Well, not really enjoy, because you can say, she says, I'm away from my family and friends, and I was hoping Cam is gonna show up. But I think that Cam is communicating. If Cam is texting her and telling her, yo, I am here, I'm stuck, I cannot do babysitting, I will be there if I'm not there. If he is communicating, then I don't think it's a big deal. I think for Ashley, I don't think the guy was communicating with her. He just did not show up. But I don't think Cam is that kind of a guy. I think Cam is just stuck at work and he's not going to be able to show up. Now, we might not see him again. Zadie is that kind of a girl. Zadie is just not going to, if she's not getting it's her way or no way. And that's a problem. I mean, you have to compromise in a relationship. You knew he was busy. If he's communicating that he is busy, then I think you should understand. Now, if you feel like, no, this is not for me because of his busy schedule, that I can understand. Because we can see Zadia going on another date in the next episode, and we don't see Cam at all. We shall see. Do you guys think that Cam is not coming back? Do you think Zadia is not going to have him come back? Do you think it's fair for him to be sent back, especially if he was communicating, say, I'm stuck at work, I have this client I have to deal with, I have to do it? Because you guys, you want your guy to be busy, you want him to be to pay for that dinner, you want him to pay for that car, you want him to pay for that mortgage, but you also want him to be present, like 24/7. I mean, the man cannot catch a break. If you want the money, if you want the money, let the guy go work. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to sacrifice in these relationships. But anywho, let me know, you guys. Overall take away from this is Zadia. Cam doesn't show up for Zadia's birthday. We see in the next episode, Ashley is questioning Donald, and he's saying, tell me something that you have not told me. And Donald says about, I was married before, and like that's another shocking news to Ashley. I don't know what she's gonna do. Oh, jeez, I'm over it. We see Vaughn sharing with Cherise that she's been receiving text messages, and the guy has not been texting. That's Cherise Keeper who is texting Vaughn, but he's not texting Cherise. This is what I'm saying. Cherise has not been lucky in New Orleans. I'm sorry, Cherise. The gods of New Orleans really are not. They're not checking for Cherise. I'm sorry, Cherise. But keep going, Cherise. Keep trusting. Keep believing. I am your girl, Mother from Mama, the undisputed African queen. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye, everybody.